Hello and welcome, all of you wonderful people. Welcome to today's session. Today it's dedicated to the body and appreciation to the body through yoga and appreciation of yoga. Today, all over the world is celebrating the International Yoga Day, which is very important, especially in our days. Um, so, the first celebration has been a couple of years ago. I think it was in 2015 where United Nations declared that yoga is a physical, mental, and spiritual practice, and it's observed all over the world. So they have declared this day as an International Day of Yoga. And on the occasion of the 17th International Day of Yoga, today, the Prime Minister of India addressed to the nation saying that the theme of the International Yoga Day is wellness. It couldn't be more appropriate. So today we are going to transition into some asanas we'll do together for wellness, for relaxation, something that the body always needs. So welcome everyone who is here with us today, as usual. So I see Lucian, Nalina, Sofia, and the magic dog Mimi. All of you who are here with us today, thank you for tuning in to the live session. For all of you who will see this recording later, welcome and thank you for being part of this channel. It's always this channel grows with you, and I try to keep the live sessions at least every day. If not, we always have the recording. So please subscribe to the channel. It helps us to deliver the sessions free and to deliver them daily. So today we'll talk about asanas and how we transition these asanas in our daily life so we can improve the wellness and the well-being in our life. So we're starting in the middle of the mat. We are not going to use any props, but if you find like an exercise is difficult for you, try to modify it. And if you feel like it's too much, just skip that exercise. I will try to do very beginner exercises today. If you have any medical or physical conditions, to check with a physician before you start any exercise regimen. Let's just uh, compose ourselves, and we will start actually. Let's cross our leg, and we can sit down in a crossed leg position. You can sit on a yoga block or on a pillow or on a folded blanket if this is not comfortable for your hips. But we try to keep the spine all lined up. So like somebody is pulling you from the crown of the head to the sky and is really elevating the spine. So have the shoulders relaxed and the shoulder blades relaxed and draw backwards. Palms are relaxed on your knees. And as we close our eyes, let's focus on the breath. We ground ourselves with the breath. Breathing in and breathing out. Let's make it more experiential, and let's take the right hand on the belly button and place it on the belly button. And as you breathe in, you should feel the belly button pushing your palm away from the spine. As you exhale, feel like your belly button is taking the palm closer to the spine. So again, inhale and gently exhale. One more time, inhale, exhale. Last one, inhale and exhale. Now just allow the flow of breath to go smoothly through the body and bring the chin towards the chest and feel the stretch on the back side of the neck. And then gently bring the chin up. Feel the stretch of the spine without overextending the neck. Again, chin down towards the chest, chin up towards the ceiling. One more time, chin down and chin up. Then come back to center and we'll take the chin on the right shoulder. Look over your shoulder. You can open your eyes if you want and look over your shoulder. And then going smoothly on the other side. So again, look over your shoulder. Notice if there is any tension. These are exercises for your wellness to alleviate any tension that is usually accumulating on the back side of the neck. And again, moves smoothly from one side to the other side. And let's do some gentle head rotation. So paying attention to the move without overextending the head, but just stretching the muscles around the jaw and the upper body. These are muscles that tense very easily. And switch the direction of your rotation. Very good. Very good. We'll bring the shoulders up to the ears and we rotate the shoulders backwards. Let's just do it backwards because we usually have the shoulders coming forward. So just bringing the shoulders backwards, it helps a little bit. And then we'll turn face down into in yoga it's called the cat and the cow position. So as you are on all four, you bring the navel in and you round the spine into a cat, a cat. And then as you lower the spine down, you go into a cow. Like, have you seen the skinny cows? And again, inhale and bring the spine all the way up towards the seat. Feel that flexibility at the shoulder and at the hip level, and then go back, pulling the navel down towards the mat and go into the cow pose. We'll stay here and we breathe. Very good. And as we come up, again, we go into an angry cat. So here, we change the gravity point. So you pull the navel in and try to lift all the way up. So you rotate the shoulders backwards. You open the chest. Have the feet pointed down. So the fingers are on the mat and the heels are up. And you lower down if you can towards the heels. Here is if you want to use blocks, you can use blocks. You can lower down on the blocks, but you can lower down on your heels. This is the camel pose. We stretch here. So feel the air flowing through the body. Very good. And then come back to a straight back. Let's bring one leg forward and move swiftly. Push the hips forward so you feel that shift at the hip level, and also you feel that stretching at the hip level. Very good. And bring both arms backward so you can really feel the stretch from the hips backwards. Very good. We bring the arms at the parallel with the mat and just open the arms on the side. And then switch the other side. It's very good for the spine mobility, for stability, for balance as well. So we are taking this knee back and bring the other leg forward. And again, we push the hips a little bit forward so we feel the stretch in the hip. Bring both palms at the heart level, on the heart chakra, and then bring the arms up towards the sky and arch a little bit backwards, opening the chest, opening the heart here. You can breathe through that heart. Lower the arms down. And now again, open the arms 180 degrees. So feel that opening at the chest level, at the heart chakra. Opening. And then slowly opening on the other side. So try to go as far as you can. If you can, 180 degrees. If not, wherever you can, keep the arms parallel with the mat at all times. Very good. And then bring both arms forward. Retreat the knee down on the mat. Let's place the palms back. We are going into inverted V, downward dog. So stretch the back side of the legs. Spread the fingers on the mat and push through the palms and the fingers. Try to bring the nose close to the knees. And we are going to bring the leg forward and the other leg forward. So we come up into the mountain pose. Stretch the arms up towards the ceiling. And again, you can push the hips a little bit forward and arch backwards so you feel that heart opening to the sky. Yeah. So you're elevating. The crown head is elevated and then pull the navel in around the spine and come all the way down. Try to go down, touching the mat. You have the mat behind you. Okay, we are going from here. We'll do a couple of mountain poses and then we'll go into the sun salutation. So one more time, reach up towards the sky. By the way, my mattress is heading towards the east. So when I do the sun salutation, I am heading towards the east. So when the sun rises and it's early afternoon in Europe, the sun is already up and it's a nice breeze. Maybe you can sense the breeze in the room. So I'm at the edge of the mat. Bring those hands on the heart. Inhale and move the arms all the way up to the ceiling. Stretch. Feel the spine elevated. Round the spine and lower the arms on each side of the ankles. Bend the knees. Send the right leg back. Lower the knee down. Chest is up. And then lift the leg up and bring the other leg back. You are in a plank position. Hold it here. Slowly lower the knees down. Both knees down. Bend the elbows and lower the chest down. Bring the chin up towards the ceiling and come up into a cobra. Stay here and go as high or as low as you can. You can go as high if you feel like you can. Press the toes into the mat. Lift the hips up. You are back in downward dog. Lower the knee, the heels down so you feel the stretch on the back side of the legs. And then gently bring the same leg, the right leg forward. Lift the chest up and bring the left leg together. We are back in the mountain pose, reaching up towards the sky, and then lower the arms down. And we finish the circuit on one leg. We do the same on the left leg. So inhale, bring the arms on the chest. And then slowly bring the arms up towards the sky. Exhale, lower the arms down. Now send the left leg back, lower the knee down, lift the chest up. Very good. Bring the right leg in line with the left leg and stay into the plank. Hold it here. Inhale, lower the knees down, chest down, bend the elbows and come up into a cobra. You can push the arms up, higher, wherever you feel comfortable. And then from the cobra, we go up into a downward dog. We press into the palms and we stretch the back side of the legs. And then slowly send the left leg forward. Stay here. You can lower the knee down. Again, feel that stretch. We have done this stretch earlier, so we have some mobility. The more we do this, the more mobility we feel. And then slowly bring the right leg forward and come up into a mountain pose. Lower the arms down. You see that cardio is picking up here. And again, I will do less explanation. We focus more on the movement and on the breath. We breathe in with each movement and breathe out, okay? So inhale, arms down. Exhale, bring the arms down on the chest. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, palms down on the mat. Inhale, send the right leg back. Exhale, bring the other leg, and you are in a plank position. Inhale, lower the knees, the chest, and come up into a cobra. From here, exhale, come up into a downward dog. Inhale, bring the right leg forward. Lower the knee down if you want. Stretch up the chest. And then exhale, bring the other arm and bring the other leg forward. Inhale, arms up. Mountain pose. Exhale, arms down. Okay, the other leg. Inhale. Exhale, hands together on the heart space. So everything comes from the heart space. Inhale, arms up. Stretch up. Exhale, comes down on the mat. Inhale, send the left leg backwards. Lower the knee down. Stretch here. Hold and bring the other leg together so you are in a plank. Very good. Inhale, knees down, chest down. You come up into a cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, bring the left leg forward, lower the knee down. Exhale, bring the other leg forward. Inhale, bring the arms all the way up towards the ceiling. Exhale, hands down. Very good. One more time, and I will speak even less. So, arms on the chest, hands up, palms down on the mat. Send the right leg back, knee down, chest up. Hold, bring the left leg together. You're in a plank. Knees down, chest down, come up into a cobra, downward dog. Bring the right leg forward, lower the knee down. Bring the left leg forward. Bring the arms up towards the ceiling. And palms down. Sequence on the other side. So inhale, palms down at the body. Exhale, hands at the chest. Inhale, arms up towards the ceiling. Exhale, hands down on the mat. Inhale, send the left leg backward. Knee is down. Stretch. Hold it here and bring the right leg together so you are in a plank. Inhale, knees down, chest down, come up into a cobra, and then gently exhale, come into downward dog. Left leg forward, knee down. Exhale, bring the right leg forward. Inhale, come all the way up in mountain pose. Wonderful. And exhale, bring the arms along the back. So this was a series of sun salutation that most of the yoga tradition will have very early in the morning. Now, from here, I am at the edge of the mat. I'm stepping forward, and I'm moving the toes so I can go into the warrior one here. So I'm along the mat, and I try to lower down from this triangle pose on the side. I am lowering down, bending the knee as far down as I can, and bring the arms up towards the ceiling. Very good. I'm lowering the arms down and going to warrior two. And we try to go into warrior three, so everything is holding up into your core. And as you go into warrior three, you lift the leg up and you balance the whole body on one leg. Then you land back into warrior one, and we change. So we stay in the middle, so we can compose ourselves, and we switch the direction. So again, we are in a triangle pose. The triangle of this spine is done with the legs. So from here, bend the knee, and we go into warrior one. Bring the arms up. Feel the opening in the hip. From the warrior one, we go into warrior two. Feel again opening in the hip, chest, the spine. Hold the pose here. Engage the core, engage the glutes. You know how to do that. Breathing in and Gently, we go here into warrior three. We hold the pose in warrior three, and then we gently land back into warrior one. We come back facing, for me, facing the camera. So we go into the triangle pose, Trikonasana. So palms are parallel with the mat. The chest is high. Heart and chest are open. And gently, we bend sideways. Try to keep this hip bending sideways and see how far down you can go. The hip will go into a slight rotation so you can reach down to your ankle. So that's a different kind of stretch. So it's the body coming a little bit forward. And then you can bring those arms on the ankle. Again, we form triangles as we lower in this pose. We can bring both palms in the middle and feel the stretch in the back side of the legs. Again, triangles here, so we are still in the Trikonasana variations. And we can open the chest again, opening the chest and opening the heart. One of the practices of yoga is to open the heart. And bring the arm about 180 degrees if you can, or wherever you are today, bring the arm up towards the ceiling. And then gently lower this arm down and bring the other arm up towards the ceiling. Very good. Feel the stretch. Again, if you look from different angles, we are still doing the triangles. Bring both palms down. And now move gently the palms on the opposite ankle. We stay here and stretch. The opposite hip is forward. Now, as we bring the upper arm up, we try to go more sideways. And as we lift up, we try to stay on the single side, so we're not pushing the hips forward. We try to stay on the single side. Very good. We interlace the palms in the back. Keep that opening in the feet. So from the side, it will be this. I'm pulling the shoulders backwards, and I'm interlacing the palms down. Yeah. And again, I can fold forward and stay at the parallel with the mat and feel that stretch in the back side of the legs and have the palms down. So again, that's every time we do this, we gain a little bit of flexibility. So maybe a couple of centimeters, maybe a little bit, you feel the body will feel it and then come all the way up. We bring the feet together so we can balance here. So we stabilize on one leg and then take the leg and hold it with both hands if you can. So let's stabilize here. First, bring the heel down towards the glutes. You can hold on to a wall if you feel like you need more stability. And if you can, we can press the toes into the palm and see how far down you can go. And you can balance with the other arm. So you can really feel that stability and balance pose. We can find the difference from one leg to the other as we try to do this on the opposite leg. So gently bring bend the knee. First, stretch the leg. It's an opportunity to stretch the hip all the way from the knee. So the quads muscle, we stretch them. And then as we try to balance, we lean forward. Leaning forward with the arm. We try to balance with the arm and see how far forward we can go on this side. And then coming back. Wonderful. So another option here would be to do half moon. If you have a wall, you can do the half moon very close to the wall. So we same arm and same leg, we go down. And as you touch down, you find your stability point, and then you open up again the hard part. You can come up. You can stay close to a wall if this is um, safer for you. If you have that mobility and stability, you can just wait on the leg. You can just go try and get away from the wall maybe a couple of inches and see how your balance is doing. If not, you have the wall for safety. Very good, but it's a good stretch. So the palm, my glutes, and the heel are all touching the wall. So I have some points of contact here. Let's do it on the other side. So first, touch down with the palm and lift the leg up. It's also a good opportunity for you to see how is your mobility going. Also, you can use the block. You can use the block this way, or this way, or this way, whatever feels comfortable for you today. So once you are here, you can open the arm up towards the ceiling and then come up, and we are like feeling the energy flowing. Or you can bring the arm all the way down here. So we are in a very stretched position. Okay, coming up from all these poses. Wonderful. Let's go down towards the mat again. It's a yoga mosaic, so we do a little bit of um, poses from different yoga traditions. So another pose that I like that opens the chest so much is the fish pose. I forgot the name in traditional name, but we lie down, completely down, and we try to bring the hands under the tailbone here. And as you place the palms together, you bring the elbows together. Try that. And it opens up the chest. Now, if you feel like you can do more, you can lift up on your, I have to adjust a little bit. You can lift up on your shoulders, on your elbows here. Elbows are as close together so you can open up the chest. Yep. You can keep the legs together. And here you can lower down the head without stretching. I mean, make sure you know what you're doing. Opening the chest. And it's really a good posture if you really know what you're doing. So, let's go back into an L, which is an easier pose, with the palms together on the heart space. Like the back is straight, and let's place the palms up towards the ceiling. As you place the palms up towards the ceiling, feel the heels pressing down into the mat. From the hips, hinge forward, and try to keep the spine straight. So move forward and see how far away you can lend your arms without compromising the back. It may not go too far, it can go somewhere between the knee and the ankles. No worries. If you have the mobility to catch your toes, and at the same time press the knees down into the mat. Very good. We are going to slide the palms backward, and then place the palms down under your shoulders. Press the heels down into the mat and gently lift all the way up. As you are here, hold that position and again feel the energy flowing through the crown of your head all the way to your big thumbs, the big toes, and lower all the way down. Okay, we're going to crisscross the legs. Keep the palms where they are. And as we lift the hips up again, we stay on the knees, so we stretch very much the quads, the hips, and the shoulders in the same time. Lower the hips down and undo the stretch, cross the legs the other way, and gently lift the hips all the way up. lower all the way down. We're going to stay down, all the way down on the mat here. And as you lift one leg up towards the ceiling, so keep the leg as straight as possible. Take the palm a little bit higher than the knee, the back of the knee, and try to stretch that leg, bring the leg towards you. Maybe you can move the palm a little bit higher and higher, so you really feel that stretch in the back side of the leg. And then gently place this leg down on the mat. And let's bring the other leg up towards the ceiling and do the same thing. You notice there is a mobility, maybe a better, one leg has a better range of motion than the other. Maybe you notice some stiffness. And then gently lower the leg down on the mat. Place the heels together and the soles of the feet. And let's open up into a butterfly stretch here, opening the hips. So you can bring the knees up and down. Again, breathing in and breathing out. And from here, we'll do the tree pose. Like the tree pose, you will do standing up, or we'll do it on the mat. So extend one leg and try to bring the heel into your midline. So this opens up the hip, and as you stretch one leg, you feel the stretch, and you're opening at the hip at the same time. Now, if you have the mobility, we can gently take this knee over the frame of the body and lower it down on the mat. If you need the yoga block, you can put the yoga block under the knee, so you can rest the knee there. But if you have the mobility, go all the way in, and make sure the opposite arm and the head is towards the opposite arm, so you have a good stretch in the lower back and on the spine. Again, don't force any of this movement. Go with your range of motion. The mobility is gained over time. Sometimes you just notice where you need to work, and then by consistency and by doing poses and stretching every day, you will get there. So gently come back, and we'll do the other tree pose here. So we open up the hip, stretch through the other leg. You can bring the palms over the head and really stretch now. So if you have the palms together, you can press the palms together and stretch. So again, we stretch from the fingers of the tips of the fingers to the tips of the toes. And you keep the hip open here. And then gently bring the knee towards the chest and take it over the other side and turn the head towards this hand that is staying, is stretching behind you. So I really feel the stretch in the spine, and it really feels good. Very good. Coming back on the mat, stretching up in Shavasana. Shavasana is the corpse pose when we do nothing. We just notice our body in stillness. We close our eyes and adjust the shoulder blades. Move the head from one shoulder to the other just to release any kind of tension if there is any. And then try to find a comfortable position so you can hold the body still without trying to empty the thoughts. But if there are any thoughts that come, just acknowledge them and let them go. Don't engage them and just let them go. We are going to spend a few moments in stillness, just being. We transfer from doing into being. If you notice any thoughts that come and instead of engaging them, you just focus and ground yourself on the breath, following the breath as it comes into the body, as it exits the body. We just breathe through the nose, just raising, noticing the belly raising as you inhale, and the belly going down as you exhale. So we'll continue with a few more moments of silence. And for some of us that are new to the silence and the quiet, you know, this maybe it's quite difficult. And every time you feel like you are overwhelmed by thoughts, if you don't know how to just let them go, you just ground yourself on the breath. If you and you follow the breath, and you can also say with your mind's eye, saying that I am breathing in and I'm breathing out. In this way, you stay more grounding in the breath. This will come with practice, and you have to give yourself patience and you have to be kind to yourself. It may not be successful the first time, but it, as I said, comes with patience and practice. For some of you that you are already mastering this silence and you enjoy this silence, you can always pause here and go into a deeper state of meditation and relaxation. If you have noise, it's like we live in a very busy world and noise will always come and go. And one of the practices is every time you hear the noise, you go deeper into this state of relaxation and meditation so you do not react to your environment. And as again, you can pause here and you practice a little bit more. For all of you that need to come back to your daily life, let's wiggle the toes and the fingers, create movement back through the body, and bring the knees to the chest. Hug the knees to the chest and rock from left to right. And as we rise up, you can roll on the side that is more convenient to you and come all the way up to the world. But before we do that, I always have this practice of connecting with your heart. So yoga is opening your heart. So through all this exercise, we're trying to open the heart. So let's connect more physically with the heart. So let's take the right arm, that right palm, and place it on the heart space. Close your eyes and just feel your heart. And then in this space, think of that's your gratitude moment. Think of the things that you're grateful for today and just pick two. And then with a big smile, you can open your eyes. And now we are really done. So we integrated the breath, the grounding in the breath, the opening of the heart, the gratitude practice, the stretching of the body, shifting the energy through the body in just one simple yoga session. Some of the poses maybe were a little bit more advanced, and no worries if you cannot do them yet. No worries, you can do all the others and just take a few moments for yourself. Set time in your calendar. I always say, if you don't set time for this, it will never happen. You have to set time to give the body and the mind a moment to recharge and it may take 15 minutes, 20 minutes, half an hour. Half an hour is kind of a usual practice worldwide. So you can give the body what it needs. And sometimes you need to go inside to be able to go focus outside. So thank you so much, all of you, for joining me here today on the live session on this special day of International Yoga practice. Thank you so much. Oh, I'm so glad that you feel great. Oh, so happy. Thank you, Lucian, Dalina, Sophia, and the magic dog, Mimi, for your presence, always here, for your support, for always practicing together. It's such a privilege to practice with you guys. It feels alive and it feels always like it's like doing something for somebody else. It's not just doing for yourself, and it's a great practice that you have family members that you can practice together. I really, really think it's a great thing. So thank you all. For all of you that will join our sessions later, thank you for your presence on the channel. So this channel would not exist without you guys. And even if you cannot be present to the live sessions, it's wonderful that you find your time. You are here. You sometimes leave feedback, and I always appreciate that. And I appreciate any comments. So thank you for your presence on this channel, and see the progress in the body. And from here, this is kind of a foundation. You can do and practice sports. You can do more strength related exercises, resistant exercises. We have those as well. So once you subscribe on our YouTube space, you find all these sessions with the weights, with no weights, with the magic circle, with bands. So the body needs all of that, but it also needs the moment of introspection, of quiet, of, of stillness, and to restore, to find the energy to move forward. So we are on a perpetual wheel on moving forward. So why not give the body the energy to move forward instead of dragging from day to day? So once again, thank you all of you for being here. I wish you a wonderful, wonderful day. Looking forward to be with you soon, tomorrow, if you can, during our live session, or just follow the recording. Thank you and a wonderful day. Bye for now.